The morning sun barely peeked over the rooftops of Cedar Grove, and I'm already standing at the locked gate of a community pool I've never set foot in, gripping a $12,248 invoice from the HOA for unauthorized aquatic activity. Behind me, Cassandra Mitchell, HOA treasurer, films with her iPad, her smug voice slicing through the quiet. If you can't afford it, maybe Cedar Grove isn't for you. Problem is, that pool's been padlocked since I moved in 3 months ago, and I don't even have the access code. It's 10 a.m., I'm running on no coffee, and somehow I'm the poster child for water crimes in this cookie-cutter suburb where every third house is beige and every fourth lawn sports a live, laugh, love sign. I inherited my uncle's single-story fixer-upper on the edge of Cedar Grove, a neighborhood so uniform it feels algorithm-generated. I've kept to myself, paid the HOA dues they insisted on despite my lot's exemption, and avoided trouble. So when a pastel pink envelope marked urgent in Comic Sans appeared taped to my door, I figured it was a parking slip-up. Wrong. The invoice accused me of hosting multiple unauthorized events involving non-resident minors at the pool. Translation: someone saw kids swimming and decided they were mine. I don't have kids, don't want kids. If you asked me to babysit, I'd fortify my living room with a drawbridge. But facts didn't matter to Cassandra, who runs the HOA like her personal empire, her word law, her wrath swift for anyone daring to question her. I tried talking to her calmly, standing on her porch littered with garden gnomes that judged me as much as she did. Appeals in writing, 14 days, she snapped, adjusting her sun visor and handing me a violation handbook highlighted like a zealot's manifesto. I assumed it was a mistake, wrong address, a kid lying about their home. So I requested pool access logs to prove I'd never entered. 2 days later, a letter arrived. My access was indefinitely revoked for ongoing violations. Hilarious, since I never had access to begin with. Curiosity piqued, I started strolling Cedar Grove during the day, watching pool traffic. No wristbands, no ID checks, just teens hopping the fence or punching in a keypad code I didn't know, breezing through a gate that stayed locked to me. Jack Carter, a retired electrician across the cul-de-sac, kind eyes behind thick glasses, caught me one afternoon. Planning another pool party? He asked, grinning. I blinked, confused. He nodded toward the pool. Your nephew's having a blast with that key. That's when it clicked. Someone was using my name, maybe my lot number, to get in, and Cassandra was pinning the fines on me. I scoured my porch cam footage. Weeks of nothing, then a pattern. Cassandra's golf cart pausing at my driveway, noonish daily, lingering, then rolling off. No smoking gun, but suspicious. I emailed the HOA, demanding details on who accessed the pool under my lot. The reply: confidential, privacy protocols. They'd slap me with a 5-figure fine, but hide the evidence. That wasn't just unfair, it was insulting. Whispers from neighbors confirmed my hunch. Cassandra's nephew, Ethan Walsh, and his buddies were fence hoppers, using an outdated code never changed. One kid even wore an HOA board future leader, sure tyranny thick as the summer heat. Now at the gate, Cassandra films, dodging my log request. Not entitled until board review. No review, no investigation, just a setup to bleed me dry. I gripped the invoice $12,248.67 for a party I didn't throw. Enough. No more emails, no begging. I'm going to warn out loud, not angry, but with paper precision and a legal sledgehammer. My opening salvo was a formal request under the state's HOA transparency law, financials, minutes, logs, emails, everything tied to board decisions. They had 10 days to comply. On day 9, Cassandra sent a flimsy excuse. Unable due to staff limitations. Staff? Just her crony Lisa Tate, and Ethan, who once crashed his dirt bike into the community mailboxes, blaming helicopter vibrations. I forwarded her refusal to the State Housing Commission, flagging potential dues misuse, and hit send, the first spark in a growing fire. My trail cam, tucked in bushes by the pool gate, worked overtime. 3 days for clips. Ethan and pals punching in a code. Same gate I couldn't open. One video caught Cassandra herself unlocking it, handing out Gatorades like a summer camp mom. I saved it in a folder labeled Checkmate. I needed proof the access was falsely tied to me. Jack confirmed. Kid with a rat tail and fake Oakleys said he was staying at your place. Cassandra's nephew was using my address as a cover. I asked Jack for a written statement. He upped the ante. I'll come to the HOA meeting, give him hell together. HOA meetings were Cassandra's theater-prescripted notes, a nodding board, dissenters branded troublemakers. I prepared a war chest, binders stuffed with fines, denials, emails, and travel receipts proving I was in Atlanta during my pool party, hotel stubs, Uber logs, flight confirmations. 2 days before the meeting, another violation landed, $2,000 for defacing HOA property. My trail cam. A desperate jab. Then a midnight email from a blank Gmail. Check pool financials, March-May. Attached, a spreadsheet. $3,300, $3,200, $3,000 monthly for chemicals, but invoices showed $900. Same vendor, same loads, tripled costs. I called the vendor, $1,900 max monthly. Fraud confirmed. Meeting night, I hauled binders. Jack lugged a folding chair, grumbling about Cassandra's seat cuts. She sneered. Another complaint, Nathan? I smiled. Just math. I dropped a binder. Ethan at the gate. Her face twitched. I handed out spreadsheets, vendor transcripts, cam timestamps. The president, Sarah Carter, leaned forward. This isn't what we heard. I passed Jack's statement, receipts from Edna Walsh, a resigned member, showing Cassandra's brother's inflated contracts. Cassandra tried cutting in. I pressed on. It's with the state and fraud division. Read before finding me again. Jack, wrong guy to target. Cassandra paled. I fired up a projector. Email, Cassandra to Lisa, tagged lot 127. He won't fight. My lot. My $12,248. Still confidential? I asked. Dead silence. A voice, triple for chlorine. Another, recall vote. I walked out. They'd implode without me. Days later, an HOA notice, fines paused, audit launched. Cassandra and Lisa stepping back. Investigator Mark Walsh called, civil probe, maybe criminal. Cassandra's letter arrived, veiled threat. Enemies find no allies. I framed it beside Ethan's fence hop still. Audit revealed padded invoices, fake cash withdrawals, catering for Cassandra's clique. Fines erased, access restored, $6,000 damages paid. At the pool event, I lounged, sipping tea as Jack grilled. Cassandra's golf cart rusted, her house sold. Lisa sent an apology guilt, no fix. Rick and Sarah Carter, new neighbors, swam freely. My hallway frame letters, stills tells all. From scapegoat to spark, exposing Cedar Grove's rot. Truth swam. Cassandra sank.